everybody, welcome back. In case you're new here, I am Jen Shark. I'm a biohacking certified nurse midwife, and on my channel you will find lots of information about biohacking middle age, as well as what we're here for today, which is pelvic floor exercises for pelvic floor dysfunction that is related to childbearing, aging, injury. For whatever reason, I'm here for you. If one or the other or both of those things seem like they might be interesting to you, please subscribe and share with your friends so that we can grow together as a community. And if you stick around today, we are going to work on posture and the pelvic floor. You will need one of these guys, your foam roller. Could be this kind of foam roller or any kind of foam roller. We're gonna do some awesome exercises today which are going to help us elongate our posture and bring the pelvic floor into alignment. So stick around. Okay, so today we are going to lay our foam rollers on the ground and stretch out on them, really open up our pecs and elongate our back. Because how many of us sit at a desk all day and end up hunched over like this? When you are kind of in this hunchy position at your desk all day, you're making your back muscles longer, your core muscles are actually getting a lot shorter, and this is creating imbalance in the pelvic floor. So what we're gonna do with this exercise is open everything up, give us lots of good length through the back, open up the pecs and the belly, get some of these knots out that often live under here in people who sit at computers all day. And this is going to make our pelvic floors so much happier. So let's start by coming around. You're gonna put kind of at the top of your sacrum at the end, or however, really, I mean, I'm 5'4", so it just depends on how tall you are. But you've got your foam roller right up your spine in between your shoulder blades, and you're just gonna rest your arms out to the side. So kind of nice wide T. You can have your feet kind of hip width apart. You can bring your knees in if you want, or hold them out, however you feel more stable. I'm gonna put mine in for the moment. And make sure that the crown of your head is just resting on the end of your foam roller. So you can see here if I move my hair, sort of, where the end of my foam roller is right here. So I'm gonna lie on my foam roller and just stretch my arms out nice and wide. And already I can feel this stretch through my pecs and kind of a tightening behind my shoulder blades because I'm lying on this trigger point foam roller, and I carry a lot of tension in my shoulders. But what I want you to do, just lie with your arms straight out like this for about 30 seconds and allow that stretch in your pecs to really open you up. You can do some of your belly breaths into it. Feels really good. And once you've sat here for about 30 seconds, try making kind of this box shape, so 90-degree arms. I can't even quite get my elbows to the floor. If you're really open in your pecs, you should be able to, but most of us probably can't. Just to give a little bit more of a stretch up right in through here and give you that sense of what it feels like to have a long belly, and shore up those back muscles a little bit. Ours are generally really elongated from sitting at desks all day. Or if you're doing pelvic floor exercises because you're a new mom and you're nursing, are you hunched over while you're nursing? Are you bringing your boob to the babe or your babe to the boob? Those are also reasons why we get that rounded back and elongated back muscles, shortened abdominal muscles, and this kind of dysfunctional movement in the pelvic floor. So once you've been kind of resting here for 30 seconds, we're gonna do a little foam rolling for your back. So arms out to the side, nice and wide, knees, feet nice and wide to give you some stability. And you're gonna roll just slightly into your shoulder blade here. And then you're gonna come right back and do the same thing on the other side. So as you roll, your elbow's gonna bend and give you some support and balance on the floor here. And I love this because it gets all those knots underneath my shoulder blades and it feels so good and just kind of releases all that kind of tight nerve pain that I personally end up getting in my neck all the time from these really, really tight muscles. But wow, it feels so good. So once you've rolled back and forth 4 or 5 times, come right back and you can bring your knees back in and just lie here for another 30 seconds and breathe. It's a really easy exercise to do. It's so relaxing and provides so much benefit to your pelvic floor. I know it seems crazy, but it's true. You gotta trust me on this one. So once you are good and set for that nice 30 to 60 seconds, you can kind of roll yourself off your foam roller. Now for me, I just like to brace my hands on the floor, do a nice contraction in my belly and roll up and give myself some support here and come right off of my foam roller. So now I have a feeling, like me, you're feeling nice and tall and long. And what you're gonna find with this is that you're gonna be able to feel a little bit more stability when you're doing some of your other pelvic floor exercises. So do this every day for, as you can see, you can do it in like 3 to 5 minutes. It's not a really long exercise. You can even do it in 2 minutes, really, if that's all you have. Get that nice elongated belly and contracting in the back with that nice myofascial release in the back muscles. And I think you're gonna find huge improvement and much quicker progress. So if you thought this was helpful, let me know. Shoot a comment down below if you didn't think this was helpful or you can't possibly imagine how this might help your pelvic floor. Try it, but let me know. And if you have any other questions or concerns, anything that you would like me to try to pinpoint in future videos, I would love to hear from you. So take good care, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.